Aries, hello there. I hope you're keeping well. So this is your love reading and it's going to go from the 17th of November up until the 7th of December. Guys, remember it is collective. It's not going to fit for all of you, but you know the drill. Just claim the bits that do fit, drop those that don't. While I'm shuffling the cards, guys, if you could just click that like, share and subscribe button for me, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. Your cards are bouncing already. And yep, we've got a slightly different spread for you today as well moving forward. So up at the back there with the Temperance in reverse and 9 of Cups. Normally I just get one card for that, but 2 cards shot out and there's some similar cards and quite similar energy that's going down here that went down with the Pisces reading. So it might be worthwhile you checking out that reading as well. It may be that you've got Pisces within your chart, or you're dealing with somebody who is a Pisces or has Pisces quite heavily in their chart as well. We're going to have a nose into why everything's happening between the both of you at the moment, what's going through their thoughts and feelings towards you, what's going on in their environment within their day-to-day that's blocking them from coming forward to you. What are their fears towards you? What anxieties have they got towards you at the moment? And in the near future, say over the next 6 weeks, what will you experience with them? What interaction will you have with them? Okay, so up at the back here with Temperance and the 9 of Cups. Here with this energy, it's typically Sagittarius energy, the Temperance card, but doesn't have to be. But there's a resistance for change here, resistance for insight. A delay of clarity, I feel. This is coming through in your energy, Aries. It may not be that you're identifying with this as of this moment, but this is what I'm picking up for the collective. It's also as well seen as the card that's duality. Are coming together with somebody. So it may be that the person that you're involved with or somebody that you're interested in, you're just not connecting at this moment, or able to work on something for the long term. But you feel within yourself that you're in a good place, or you may be experiencing, and this is where it's coming through in the Pisces reading, that this 9 of Cups energy that's there, that is about wish fulfillment, that is about getting yourself to a place of contentment, being happy emotionally. But it can also as well be about quite a smug type energy, that self-fulfillment energy and overindulgence. So that may be why you're not coming into alignment with whoever it is that you're taking an interest in at this moment, because they're more self-reflecting or just thinking about themselves. Or this may be an energy that you're identifying in as of this moment, but there seems to be a lack of insight here. Don't hate me, guys, it's just how I'm reading the energy as of this moment. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Temperance and 9 of Cups energy? More fire energy. It's typically seen as Leo energy, but doesn't have to be. I feel that's a hiding of the ego there. That's not quite wanting to look at a situation for what it is, and that's why that Temperance is in reverse. Normally I would pick 2 cards to go as a clarifier, but with another card coming out at the beginning, I'm only going to pick 1 clarifier now. I feel if you've not reached this energy yet, then there's a needing to resist here. There's been a consequence or a situation that has unfolded, that may unfold, or you're in the depths of as of this moment, that is you wasn't expecting. It's taken over. It's ended up being bigger than what it actually is. It has been completely highlighted to you here. You're hopeful you can get out of this situation. You're confident you can get out of this situation, but it wasn't very well thought out from the beginning. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's see what we've got with the recent past, which is this 7 of, mine went completely blank there, 7 of Swords energy. So this is typically seen as Aquarius energy, doesn't have to be, but as well it's ruled by the moon. The moon can be about mystery. That card has absolutely jumped out there. there's a block in here. There's not wanting to see something for what it is, because as I'm trying to, and it's come again, as I'm trying to clarify the cards and go through what's actually here, there's some secrecy, there's something that's hidden. And I was going to start going into what the Aquarius energy, what the Seven of Swords is ruled by, and it's ruled by the moon, and that is about secrecy, withdrawal, dealing with stuff in the subconscious, not seeing a situation for what it is. There's something that went down in the recent past where there was either a shady type energy, which I feel it is, especially with the Knight of Wands energy that's there. This isn't going to be for all of you. For others of you, there has been some impulsivity, something that you or your party have felt really passionate about, and you've made progress. But this is the thoughts here. This is this temperance that's up at the back, where it's not been very well thought out. And as you've edged forward, they're the two swords there that you've left behind, because you've tried to run before you can crawl. And as you've got further down the line, after you've injected this passion here to create this change, then the two swords have caught up with you. And there we have Gemini energy, the Lovers card. Okay, let me try and reel this in here. There's been an unexpected situation that has unfolded here, and I think it's gone deeper than what it should have done. And there's been a decision between two people or two options. That's just what I'm getting through strongly. Also as well, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. That's a tiptoeing round. I'm seeing that as dilly-dallying, dancing, walking on eggshells, dishonesty there. I feel there is a Capricorn that's in the mix, strong Capricorn, or strong Sagittarius Capricorn cuspers, maybe. Or Capricorn Aquarius cusper. And there's been a passionate injection here, and someone's had to make a decision, and the other party may be moving forward cautiously. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, so on this Ten of Wands energy, what we've got here, that as well is seen as Sagittarius energy. Doesn't have to be, but this is why everything's going down. Now, Ten of Swords energy, as I said, it is Sagittarius, but that particular 10, that's ruled by Saturn. So that is mega shifts in paradigms. This isn't something that's taken lightly here. This is, I really need to drop this burden, this responsibility, make this decision. There's something weighing heavier between the both of you that is triggering some disappointment that's going to trigger upset, because at the bottom of the deck, after I finished shuffling it, was the Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Cups, that's seen as Scorpio energy, but that is going to be a massive explosive change because it's ruled by Mars. So there's going to be words of anger, rage, and the way things are going to be put across is it's not going to go down the best. It's going to be more reactive than responsive. There's someone in this situation here that's trying to desensitize from their emotions. You can see there's a turning of the back there to the water. And they're putting the hand on the hip as if, I'm getting a kind of how dare you type energy, and then they're there with that prop, that stick there, ready, as if they're waiting for someone to come at them and they're willing to get physical with them, even though they may not. It's just seen as a subtle threat. Let me see what else we can get on this for you. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Five of Cups? As if being challenged, and if they're going to be challenged, they're going to drop this burden. As if they've got something hidden. And then if you say something to them, they'll go right, and they'll throw something at you. It'll kind of be the last straw, the last wand as such, to make you buckle. Yeah, to make you withdraw. Aries energy, that's your energy, to make you withdraw, I feel. That's what I feel strongly that it is. And then there we have it. There's that Temperance card again, but now you're in the upright position. Feel strongly you're involved heavily with a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. They're gaining stability elsewhere. I don't feel that stability with you though. I feel that stability externally, and where she's holding one basket up higher than the other, it's as if they're gaining the upper hand in some way. What's his upper hand, please? There's no mess in there. And it creates a transformation. That's the Death card. Scorpio energy. There's definitely a Sagittarius somewhere within this reading, guys. Someone's come to a realisation and they're being held back by another party. And by being held back by another party, whoever it is that's being held back between the both of you, you're now realising that that's the party you don't want. So let's just say you're being held back, Aries. Whoever it is that's holding you back, you're now realising that's not who you want to be with. It's the other party, if that's the situation for you. Okay, so King of Pentacles, it's up at the top. In reverse, that's overconsumption. That's somebody who is possibly working too much, a workaholic, is absent from the family. And this is what's going through their thoughts at the moment towards you, Aries. There's a holding of a grudge here, without a doubt. I can feel it strongly within the reading. And I feel that's why that cat there at the top is being identified as holding the other party back. I feel like it's you that's being held back, Aries, intentionally. And there we have the Hermit. You see the Hermit there, they're withdrawn from the emotions. They're taking a step back, needing to look at them from a distance, needing that time out, needing some reflection. It's as if I always get I'm not always getting the impression, but he's on a boat there. As if he needed to be away from, or he just needed to be at sea. I feel that's you, or they see you as doing that. They see you as being in that energy. You've gone into a self-preservation type energy. You're protecting yourself. And that's what's going through their thoughts. I feel they are holding a grudge towards you. Because there's not an ability, there isn't a chance of being able to get hold of you at all times. Yeah, and there we have Pisces, Aries energy with this Queen of Wands. This is falling really heavily on the Pisces reading, guys. So I suggest you go and check out that reading if you can. And they're waiting for some passionate exchange maybe, or some enthusiastic communication, some way forward. Or that you was able to talk the talk, but not actually be able to implement it. Implement this passionate change. And there we have Leo, Virgo energy. Because your response, they feel, to what you used to say or what you used to feel passionate about wasn't the same. It was conflicted with that energy. They don't support each other. A knight is not on the same level as a queen. And being delayed here as well, there's like it's like that energy is coming through really strongly of the Knight of Pentacles. There's overcautious energy here, a trundling of somebody trying to resolve something, or they see you as really taking your time with something, being overcautious, or that might be them. They're going to be overcautious with you. And you just want it done. You'll know where it fits. But remember though, guys, you can reverse the energy if need be. So what's at the bottom here? This is how they feel towards you. This is the 8 of Pentacles. Typically seen as, I do apologise, Virgo energy. What can you give me on this 8 of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What have you got for me on this 8 of Pentacles? Chariot cards. Whatever it is that they've been focusing on, whatever it is that they have been completely consumed by, whether it be assets, something external to them, some type of communication or getting this task done, it has definitely created distance between the both of you. And their feelings towards you is, it's challenging now, it's difficult. And they know for them to get to the place of resolve, it's not going to be done easily. There's a wanting to start to cooperate with you now. Things are starting to become more clear. They know that the only way forward or to get out of this situation, I'm seeing like a loop, this forever loop that they're going round in, this game playing that may be there. I'm getting some type of game playing, something on repeat. It's pointless now. It's not necessary because the situation is bigger than the two of you. I feel what they're also hoping to get back from you is more cooperation. It's as if the situation is challenging enough and it needs to be brought under control now. This is how they feel towards you. You need to bring a situation under control. And now it is about coming to some resolve with them. The Chariot card is about moving forward. It's about trying to get to a place of resolve. But the situation is not easy at all. It's a constant falling off that Chariot. It's about resilience, being able to get back on it again, and perseverance in getting towards your goal. But it's also as well about the distance that's being created between the both of you and trying to bring that distance, bring everything back together again, bring yourselves back together. Maybe not so you're attached as in a couple, but to at least cooperate. There's a feeling of power here as well. There's somebody here, I feel, I'm being shown the Emperor card. That is an Aries card, but that doesn't have to represent you. This may be them wanting to control you, because the Emperor card is about taking control, leadership, order. Sorry, I've zoomed you in a bit too much there. That might be how they want to grasp the situation with you, or that may be how they see you. But there's a wanting now for you both to come together, and that might be highlighting why that Temperance up at the top is in reverse there. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on the Chariot card? Yeah, for you both to come together. 2 of Cups. This doesn't always mean though coming together romantically. This can mean coming together just to cooperate. A working relationship, a business relationship. It doesn't always mean emotional investment, an intimate investment. But it is about coming together and, yeah, cooperating with each other. Spirit's telling me to pull 1 extra card on that. And there we have 6 of Wands. That is your further fire energy. I'm admitting I'm sensing a gritting of the teeth, a strain here, a real wanting to get towards the goal, but a preparation in the mind of knowing how difficult it's going to be. But there's a yearning now, a wanting to get the job done, get the task completed, a more cooperative energy, but not completely cooperative, but it's going in that direction. There does seem to be a lot of fire coming through within this reading, a lot of fire energy, and I'm hearing resentfulness. That's not going to be for all of you, obviously, but I'm getting it's gradually getting more dilute, as in the anger or whatever this heavy conflict is that's been there between both of you. It's not gone, but it's making ground, and there's a wanting to connect with you to bring more cooperation. Spirit's telling me to change deck, so it's likely that duplicate cards are going to come out. So what we've got here is the Four of Cups, Cancerian energy. Doesn't have to be. So this is what is going on in their day-to-day environment at the moment that's blocking them from coming forward with you. I'm getting this as a sulking vibe. I really am. I'm getting this as a deep in thought sulking vibe. There's an energy of they're not getting a response that they thought they would. Now this may be them sulking or somebody who they're involved with that is sulking. And they're really having to reevaluate the way that they're going about something. What they're not recognizing here is the universe or spirit. They're coming in with that extra cup. It's there near enough right under the nose, this new opportunity. But because they're too busy sulking or not getting their way, the way that they want to do it, or whoever it is that's within their environment, they're not grasping. They're not grasping that an alternative strategy is there, a more cooperative one, a more beneficial one for everybody that's around. But if it's them or somebody that's with them, close to them, within their environment, there's that overwhelm here of control, wanting to be the one that's in power, wanting to be the one that dictates or delegates. I'm just being shown the red robe worn by the Emperor, and I highlighted a red robe in the Pisces reading. Oh my goodness. And out the next deck, Four of Cups. There's a real sulking here, massive sulking, and there we have it. They're not seeing the opportunity there because of this sulking. Judgment card, typically ruled by Sagittarius again. They're missing the opportunity of a new beginning coming in. See the people rising from the graves there, as if being given another chance, as if an awakening. But this party, they're not seeing it. For something to be more established. Now that doesn't mean that you'll be together with it being in a love reading. It may be that it is, but it can also be, I'm hearing business transactions for some reason. It can be that cooperation, that stability, however stable it can be between the both of you. The moving forward. But somebody's not getting that here, whether that be your party or somebody that they're with who's trying to create an obstruction. And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit's telling me to pull the card is Three of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, but that's wanting to collaborate. That's wanting to create some type of form, some stability, to propose something to another party. You can see him there, the gentleman there, he's holding that plan as if going to another party who's on that bench, someone more experienced, and suggesting an idea to that more experienced worker. What do you think of this? And wanting to hear their knowledge, their experience on it, their background, their opinion. But there's a silent partner here, or there's someone involved that's meant to be silent and they're not being. Okay, so let's go over to this Fool energy. that is in the position of their fears towards you as of this moment. So this is your party's fears. There's anxiety here. There's a resistance. And I think part of this resistance is because of who's influencing them, or whoever it is that's involved with them. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on the Fool energy? What can you give me on this Fool energy, please, Spirit, of what their fears are towards Aries moving forward at the moment? Wows. 7 of Wands, more fire energy. That's resistance. That can be seen as coming through with the Fool. Lack of experience, not really knowing how things are going to work out, because this position that they're in at the moment, it's a completely new position, completely unique to them. They've never experienced this before, what's being asked of them. And whilst they're standing the ground, that fear's coming through again, that anxiety, that not knowing how the situation lends. Yeah, because it's going to finish everything off. There's a holding on to... There's a holding on to you here, I feel, Aries. There's a resistance of wanting to let you go because there's familiarity with you. Can never say that. Even though they know it's not working, there's a prevention, a resistance, a wanting to keep you there. Maybe they're being controlled by what's going on for them, so they're trying to control you as a distraction. Or because they're trying to control you, Aries, somebody that they're involved with, they're now trying to control them or dominate them. They know there's a new opportunity out there for you. They know you'll be desirable. They know yeah. Sorry, you have to bear with me with this one because I've got a massive amount of downloads coming through. There's new opportunities. You'll learn from the experience and you are capable of moving on. Everybody is. It's just that initial letting go. But once you let go, you can then start to heal. Or the healing at the moment is already taking place because you know the relationship's gone apart. It's already parted. It's you've acknowledged it within your mind. It's just kind of tying it up now. But their fear is you going out into that wide world, and they're trying to block that there. They know you've worked hard to get to the point that you are at. And you're not going to take any messing. And they're trying to bring an end to it. Or their fear is that they're gonna, well, they've lost you then. It's ended. It's gone. What they're familiar with, it's not there anymore. But even though they're not getting from you at the moment what they want, it may not be a respectful relationship at the moment. They're still gaining something. They're still getting something, which may even be the control that they have over you. And it's coming to an end. So this Page of Pentacles that's here, typically Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be, well, any of the earth signs, to be honest, Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, but generally Capricorn. And this is what Spirit is suggesting over the next 6 weeks or the near future, what you'll experience with them. I do feel there'll be communication coming through, some type of nudge, whichever way that'll be. It may just be an acknowledgement on Facebook, just a small message, or it may be communication from them. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Page of Pentacles energy? Spirit's telling me to take from the middle of the deck. 6 of Wands. And next card, Wheel of Fortune. I feel there is now going to be a coming together. That Six of Wands energy is back again, but it followed the Chariot card before. This will be communication coming in, or can we work together now and move on from this in whatever way that may be for the both of you. Some of you are visiting or revisiting, a past relationship, and they're moving in slowly. They're taking the time with it, but there's a lot of lessons learned here, but it's based on passion. There's a lot of passion here, and I feel there's grounding. There's some grounding. There's someone that needs balancing out here, and I'm not sensing it's you. There's excitability. There's an excitedness, that's coming through. And I feel it's coming through in this King of Pentacles energy that's over at the top here. There's an overconsumption, or I'm not quite seeing something completely realistically. But there's a small amount of communication that's coming in, because what they're wanting to move something forward. I've just heard ego again. But they're wanting you both to connect. Now, the Six of Wands energy, it isn't that you're at success at the moment. It's that you're both coming together. You've both surrendered, or you're willing to hear each other's part. But you're willing to work on it together. There's still a way to go. You're not there. But there's a willingness to cooperate. The Wheel of Fortune, though, following that Six of Wands, that's a really promising relationship. Use the word relationship loosely, however that applies for you. And I also feel as well, it's not about holding back. It really is about going for it, because if you can keep that positive, cooperative, wanting of success head on your shoulders, you'll get there. It's about being appreciative of each other, or wanting to work together, to continue to work together, so you're both on track together. Spirit's telling me to pull one extra card. But you will need to remove yourselves from each other at times to keep yourself balanced. I feel that's because of that fire energy that's coming in. To think things through, not to be acting too impulsively, because that Wheel of Fortune energy, that is ruled by Jupiter. That is a massive energy. It's the biggest planet. It's everything that's, when you expand it, it's stuff in the biggest form. So while there is a real want, a real yearning to get to this place of where you want to, there's that groundedness again of needing to bring yourself back down, possibly even meditate to keep things in your mind realistic of what's going to come of this situation. Now, this doesn't mean to say that what's happening at the moment or over the next 6 weeks, that's how things are going to be ultimately. But it's taking stuff bit by bit, step by step, baby steps, gradually chiseling away at it, not running ragged, basically, not letting that fire energy take over in the wrong way, where it becomes disruptive, but allowing for the changes to take place as well, because with the fire energy there is also joy. Hope this has been of help, Aries. Sending massive hugs your way. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and look forward to catching up with you early December. Over and out.